Oleksandr Usyk, Daniel Dubois, the rematch has been officially confirmed. Queensbury Promotion, Frank Warren, aka Uncle Frank, have released the trailer, the promo. It's on. The fight is on. It's taking place at Wembley on the 19th of July. Yes, my people, man. Let's react to this official announcement of the rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Listen, if you watch my channel, if you're a regular viewer, you know that I've been banging on about Uncle Frank, Daniel Dubois, Triple Dark Chow Mein, and Oleksandr Usyk, the White Rabbit. I've been banging on about them for the last few months. Do you know what I mean? Go to the channel, watch the videos, and it's no surprise. If you're a regular viewer here, it's no surprise that this fight has been officially announced. I wanted Joseph Parker to get a title fight. I feel like he was very deserving of a title fight on recent form. And also Daniel Dubois pulled out of the last fight against Joseph Parker. So why should he get rewarded a rematch against Oleksandr Usyk? I feel like Oleksandr Usyk has defeated all these British giants. He smoked all of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, just rematch after rematch, repeat. Like, Oleksandr Usyk, yeah, he's fought like, what, 4 guys in the heavyweight division. And all credit to Usyk. Listen, it's not his fault, yeah? You fight who's in front of you, yeah? But ever since he moved up, man, he's just fought these British guys, man. I wanted a change. That's why I wanted Joseph Parker to fight, because the different style, someone new, is going to be a bit more refreshing. Different type of problems for Usyk. Do you know what I mean? I feel like AJ, Fury, Dubois, like, I just feel like Oleksandr Usyk has their number. These giants, he just knows how to beat them. Oleksandr Usyk, he needs someone of a similar build, similar height, who's going to give him problems with the speed. Do you know what I mean? And cardio and stamina and fitness. And I feel like Joseph Parker, in the last few fights, he's shown that he's got stamina, cardio, endurance, everything in abundance. He's got it all. Do you know what I mean? But he's a side affair. I wanted Joseph Parker to get it. He wasn't going to get it. He didn't get it. As you know, I've been saying it for weeks. He's not going to get it. The last video I dropped as well, when they said that the fight was meant to be announced for the 12th of July, I said it. Joseph Parker has missed out. What's Joseph Parker going to do next? But, you know, Dubois, Usyk are going to, you know, lock horns again at Wembley on the 19th of July. It should be a good fight. I believe it's going to be a bit more competitive than the first fight. Do you know what I mean? When Usyk basically schooled Dubois with the jab. Do you know what I mean? And made Dubois quit. I know the narrative around this rematch. I know how Uncle Frank and Queensbury Promotion, I know how they're going to try and sell this rematch. Do you know what I mean? They're going to say, yo, you know, it wasn't a low blow. When it was a low blow, yeah, and the officials agreed with the referee at the time that it was a low blow. Because I think Frank Warren and Con Charles, they appealed, innit? They appealed, but it was confirmed it was a low blow. And me watching it again, it was a low blow. Do you know what I mean? It was a low blow. But they're going to spin it. They're going to say it wasn't a low blow. Oleksandr Usyk got away with it. Daniel Dubois was the deserving winner. He got cheated. Even though, like, a couple of rounds later, he got stopped. If Daniel Dubois was so good in that fight, yeah, what did he do after the low blow? Nothing. He did not do nothing. Nada. Zero. And he quit. It's not like he finished the fight, he fought on, gave it his best, you know, it went to a decision. No, he quit in the 9th round. Do you know what I mean? So that was not competitive. But I get, obviously, they have tickets to sell. They have to sell pay-per-views. They have to fill up, well, they have to try and fill up Wembley Stadium. I don't see Wembley Stadium doing 86,000. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be on that undercard for that card. Do you know what I mean? If they pull some strong candidates in there, some fighters who do decent numbers by themselves, I can see them doing decent numbers at Wembley, maybe 70,000, 80,000 at Wembley maybe, but they're not going to do AJ numbers where it was like 86,000. I just don't see them doing that. But one interesting note is, yeah, I was gonna say as well, why not get Joseph Parker on as the co-main event? I mean, Parker hasn't got a fight. He's had what, 2 rounds in a year, you know. And I speak to a lot of Parker fans, and they say that's not enough. They want Joseph Parker to stay active. I think Joseph Parker himself as well came out and said that he wants to stay active. He doesn't want to sit on ice. Even though for me, this is just my personal opinion, Parker is better off sitting on ice, mate. Chilling, sit it out, wait it out, yeah? Call Uncle Frank's bluff. Call his bluff. Do you know what I mean? Sit it out, wait for the winner of Dubois versus Usyk, yeah? Because Parker's the mandatory. He gets the winner. And that's exactly what Frank Warren said. Frank Warren said Parker will get the winner of Oleksandr Usyk and Dubois. So why should Parker risk his mandatory position after all the work that he's done in the last 2-3 years? Yeah, risk that position. Do you know what I mean? Because when I say risk, I'm not just thinking about Joseph Parker losing. No, I'm thinking about what about an injury? You know, imagine he has a fight in the meantime, he gets injured, has surgery, now he's out for like 9 months. He's out of the equation after that. You're giving people an excuse to just remove you from the position which you're in now. That's why I don't want to see Joseph Parker take a fight. But Joseph Parker himself, he wants to stay active, he wants to stay busy. So why not, as my suggestion, if Uncle Frank is watching this video, because I know he watches the channel, thank you, Uncle Frank. Yeah, Uncle Frank watches the channel. Why not put Joseph Parker on the undercard? Who's the opponent for Joseph Parker on the undercard? Dillian White. You know what I mean? A lot of people are saying Dillian White avenged that loss. Do you know what I mean? Or even Joe Joyce. A lot of people are saying not Joe Joyce, he's washed. But if Parker wants to stay busy, stay active, fight Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce will be an easier fight. Do you know what I mean? Easy money, easy payday. And also, what Joseph Parker will do by being as the co-main event on that card, Joseph Parker does really good numbers. You know, he's got he's got the highest selling pay-per-view in British boxing history. Him and AJ did 1.83 million when they fought all these years back. So Parker does good numbers in the UK. He's got a lot of fans. Putting him in there will help sell that ticket. Do you know what I mean? Because Dubois and Usyk are not great sellers. They are not great sellers. They need an AJ or a Fury to boost their numbers. Them to themselves, they're not great at selling pay-per-views. So I feel like putting a strong undercard and a strong co-main, someone like a Joseph Parker and even a Derry Chisora, these guys sell a lot of pay-per-views and they sell tickets. That will help them. Do you know what I mean? But very interesting. Guys, let me know. The fight is on. The fight is on, man. Do you know what I mean? Dubois, Usyk, the fight is on, but I'm gonna stick to my stance that I've had this whole time. Do you know what I mean? I still feel like Usyk will have too much for Daniel Dubois come the 19th of July. I get it. The narrative is Usyk is aging a bit. He looked a bit slow against Fury in the second fight. It's understandable. He's 39 years old, going on 40. So Father Time does not wait for no one. He is slowing down a bit. Daniel Dubois on a great run, sparked out Anthony Joshua last October at Wembley. So he's visiting the scene of the crime. You know what I mean? Where he smoked Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois is coming back. They had a great performance. So I get it. I get the narrative. Dubois has a resurgence. He's back. He's learned. He's more mature. He's going to put it on Oleksandr Usyk. But trust me, Oleksandr Usyk is a different kettle of fish, man. The guy's just built different. He is built different. He is elite. Say whatever you want about the White Rabbit, but the guy's elite, man. Undisputed the cruiserweight division, undisputed the heavyweight division. Listen, you don't do that by luck. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a real bad guy, like a bad boy boxer, to achieve what Usyk has achieved. And I still believe that he will have enough. Even though he's slowed down a bit, even though he's a little bit older, he will still have enough to deal with Daniel, the Dynamite, Dubois. Will it be competitive? Yes, of course. Dubois has learned his lesson. Colin Charles is going to prepare him well, I'm sure. But I still don't think the best Dubois beats the best Usyk. I don't think so. Unless Father Time catches up with Usyk on that night. If he can't move his legs, because Usyk depends a lot on his legs. You know what I mean? His movement around the ring, upper body movement, his great reactions. Do you know what I mean? He relies on that. If he can't do that for some reason on that night, all of a sudden his legs are heavy and it becomes a stationary target, obviously Daniel Dubois is going to tag him because Daniel Dubois has got the power. He can hurt. We know he can hurt these guys. Do you know what I mean? Usyk is going to get hurt, but we've never seen Usyk really get tagged clean. Apart from that body shot from Tyson Fury in the first fight, when have we seen Usyk in big trouble where someone's really landed a heavy blow to his face? So far in the heavyweight division, it hasn't happened. I don't know why, because these guys are massive, the giants, but no one's laid a glove on him, on his face. He hasn't even faced a knockdown. It's unbelievable. Listen, I would like the fight to be competitive. Maybe see Usyk get knocked down and see how he reacts to it. Do you know what I mean? I want to see him go through some type of adversary. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, in real serious trouble where he's going to get knocked out. We haven't seen that yet. I want to see that. Do you know what I mean? But in my heart of hearts, I believe Usyk is still going to be too much for Daniel Dubois. And Daniel Dubois, he's quit twice already in his career. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like some of these fighters, doesn't matter how much you improve, but if you got that quit in you, yeah, when you're really taken to the deep end, because that's what Usyk is going to do. He's going to take Dubois to deep waters. He's going to take him to that dark place. How will Dubois deal with that? Do you know what I mean? Is he going to have those demons, those flashbacks coming back at him? And is he just going to quit? Do you know what I mean? Or is he going to fight it through? We're going to find out. Not long left. What? Under 3 months now. Two months left. Do you know what? 2 months? No. What? 2.5 months left, yeah? It's going to be interesting. Let's wait and see. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think, man. The rematch is official. Oleksandr Usyk, Daniel Dubois, Wembley Stadium, the 19th of July. It's on. Let me know who you think is going to win that fight. And for Joseph Parker fans, are you disappointed that your boy ain't getting a title shot? And what would you like Joseph Parker to do? Do you want him to sit it out, chill out, wait for the winner? Or would you like him to take a fight in the meantime, like a stay busy fight, stay active fight, get a few more rounds? And if you do want to see him fight, who would you like to see him fight? Dillian Whyte, Joe Joyce, Derek Chisora? Do you want him to avenge some of the losses? Do you know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.